It's time to meet this week's second chance pet. She may be thousands of miles from France, but this gal named Paris calls the Portland metro area her home, and she's hoping to find a forever home with you.
She's an American Pit Bull Terrier Lab mix and just about 1 year old. So Paris is an active gal that would do best with a family that can match that energy. So joining us live now to introduce us to Paris, we have Sam Ellingson with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington, showing you how you can match some of that playful energy.
Never too early for a game of tug of war.
Good morning.
Morning. Thank you for having us. She's having literally the best time of her life this morning. She's got biscuits that she's eating. She's got toys. We went for a walk. She truly is having a great time. And the only way I can get her to stop squeaking is to give her a treat. So we try to balance out the playtime energy with a little bit of treat time and some snuggles too.
Oh, well, tell us about her. This is her second time around at the shelter.
Yeah, so Paris initially came to us back in May, and she came to us as an owner surrender when her owner was no longer able to care for her. And she was adopted fairly quickly, but she came back through no fault of her own, but primarily because she has so much energy. She's a really, really playful dog, I think, as you saw when we started this segment, and as you'll probably see throughout this segment. She's just young, and she's a big dog too. So she does have some challenges in that new home, a family who just needs to be prepared for this big, lovable lug of a dog who wants to snuggle and play and go for walks and get outside. Those are her real defining characteristics, that playful, sort of adventurous quality.
Yeah, that tail has not stopped wagging at all. As the owner of a big, playful lug who has since calmed down, I can say it does not last forever.
Sure.
That puppy phase does fade, but I think that is something to be mindful of. I know, Sam, people are always kind of surprised to hear that the puppy stage of growing up, it doesn't end once they're a full-sized dog. I mean, this is a couple-year commitment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think anyone who's ever known a lab or encountered a lab ever realizes that for those first 3 years, they're really high-energy dogs. They want to get out. They want to go on adventures. They want to play. But they want to balance that out also by crashing on the couch with you and being real snuggle bugs. So as you can see with Paris, once we get her away from those toys, she really just wants to hang out and kind of chill and just be a little best friend. So a family's going to need to be prepared for both of those things, helping her get out and work off that energy. If you're looking for a jogging partner or someone to go on a hike with, Paris could be an excellent companion for you. But she also would probably do fine just getting out into a backyard and having some more structured playtime there too. So I think she's going to be a good fit for a lot of homes, depending on those activity levels.
You touched on a question that I had, which was hiking in particular. Of course, all of us love to hike here in the Pacific Northwest. But when you do bring your dog on a hike, you do run into other dogs on a hike. Would she do just fine being around other dogs out on the trail?
Yeah, absolutely. I took her out for a walk this morning and saw firsthand how much she really loves other dogs. We were able to get her into some play groups while she's been here, and she's been just an excellent play group partner. She's really tolerant of other dogs. She loves them, but she's also really easy to be redirected. So she can be running and playing and have a great time. And as soon as you call her over or offer her a treat, she'll come back and connect with you, which is exactly what we want to see with dogs. We want to make sure that they still have that strong recall when they're out there playing with their friends or having a good time. And Paris definitely has that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it is.
Well, she does have a little bit of medical history to know about, and if she had an eye condition that HSSW actually was able to treat with surgery.
Yeah, so she came to us with a condition called entropion, which is when the eyelids sort of roll inside, and the eyelashes can irritate the eye, and it can cause some discharge, some pain, some swelling. It could be a really uncomfortable condition, and it's a fairly common condition. So our team was able to treat that. Actually, when they gave her space surgery, they also treated her eye condition, and she recovered really quickly. And we don't have any reason to believe there would be ongoing issues with that condition. We think she's going to be just fine, and nothing that a family would need to worry about long term.
Okay.
That's good. And then one last note is that she has been known to chase cats. So I would imagine no cats in her new home, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. She does need to be in a cat-free home. She would, like we said, she would do great with other dogs, we think, and we just want to make sure that she can meet them in advance. But, taking her out on a walk this morning, I think was really a great illustration of how much she loved being out there. She was hypervigilant for bunnies and probably looking for cats as well. But she also was hopping like a bunny herself because she was just so happy to get out on the walk. I mean, she truly was just bounding through our yard on her leash and having a really great.
What a sweetie. Yeah, she's one of those squirrel, you know.
Yeah,
looking everywhere.
totally. She checks off every classic dog mark there. She is that dog.
She absolutely does. Yeah.
Oh man, I think you're going to need both hands for that game of tug of war. So we will let you get back to it, Sam. Thank you so much for introducing us to Paris. She seems like a lot of fun.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And if you're interested in meeting Paris, if you want to see some other pets up for adoption, you can find a link to the Humane Society for Southwest Washington when you check out the story on coin.com.